I think I don't used to go to any kind of workshops about Wonderland. What I mean is about the magical world, not about knowledge, but about feelings and experiences, what people call spirituality, but has nothing to do with that. I don't follow spirituality at all, because that's with spirits and ghosts and energies if they want, but there is always a duality. And when I see any kind of this, there is always a duality. Always, any kind of workshop, there is a duality in there. And in life, it's like a workshop to unleash your wild goddess, the goddess, and so wild, so alternative, so. Yeah, but only for women. What happened if I want to unleash my goddess energy? Of course, I would ask, what about my God? But I would be then following that duality. That's what I did in a group. I asked from the dual thing. Like, what about the gods? So I don't know what the answer is, but it doesn't matter. Whatever answer is going to show the duality, unless he or she tells me that just the goddess doesn't mean that it's only for women, because on the banner it doesn't say that it's only for women. So if the answer is yes, we don't have the god because we call it goddess, as we could have called it pyramid. But if they continue on that thing as a goddess, and not mentioning God, or not mentioning people, not letting people, all these things that they are not transcending it, then it's dual. Transcending is about breaking duality. If people don't understand the basic step, so they can talk about whatever they want, they can do everything. It is completely legal, completely enjoyable and pleasant and whatever. But please don't use the word consciousness. Use any other words, spirituality, mysticism, whatever you want to use, but that's not consciousness, because you're not aware. If you're not aware, the conscious is not there. And you are dual. So you need to break many more walls to get access to your own higher self. And once you are there, to get access to the higher consciousness. And maybe later to the supraconsciousness. At least there are these very well easy to explain these three levels, that they can be infinite levels in between. And they can be just one. Once you become an expert finding the bricks, hey, because it's not the wall, it's just the brick in the middle of nowhere, and it's not letting you. I said this in the other video. When you are obsessed with something, then you are hitting the same brick. You don't need the whole wall, and you see that there is nothing, but you keep hurting because you don't know what is going on, because you don't want to be aware that you need to change that and say, hey, this brick doesn't exist. Why am I fighting with my ego in order to say, yes, you're right, I'm going very fast and I'm projecting everything, because your life has been about that all your life. So the earliest you know that, the easier it is for your ego. But for your consciousness, it's not nothing. Consciousness is not waiting, there is not learning, it's doing nothing, it's observing. And you can connect with that as long as you are on the same path. But if you are projecting and going backwards, running here, there, intention, success, whatever. I don't know if I am explaining this in an easier way or in a complex way, which is not one or the other. It is one and or in between the other, because it can be easy and complex. That's what I like to show. Yes, it's a combination that most of the people combines complexity with difficulty. It can be, of course, but when you combine a lot of complexity with a lot of easiness, the opposite, difficulty, easy. I created. I created, no. I gave the name to one of the, it's not levels, it's places. Yeah, and it's not places, but it's where I can share. It's like the office in the metaverse, and there was an Easyland, just like there is a Wonderland, there is a Crazyland, there is an Otherland, there is so many lands at different sides of consciousness, or different simply lateral thoughts. But it's not lateral thoughts, because when you share with someone in real time, it's not about thinking. It's about how they are feeling, how they are sharing their feelings, how they are evolving with everything. And only people who has been in that level with me can know what I'm talking about. Or other people who has been in that level on their own or with someone else. Yeah. In this level that I'm talking about.